I bloodied Jake Paul's nose in sparring and got kicked out of his Tommy Fury fight camp. Light heavyweight boxer Calvin Henderson claims he was kicked out of Jake Paul's fight camp after busting the YouTuber-turned-boxer's nose. The 19-2-1 professional was drafted in to help Paul prepare for his February 2023 fight with Tommy Fury in the Middle East. Henderson was among a group of sparring partners that were flown out to Dubai to emulate Fury's style, but things didn't quite go to plan. In the lead-up to fight night, a video emerged of Paul having blood wiped away from his nose in the gym. Henderson claims he was the man who caused the claret to flow. And it led to him being axed from the fight camp. Speaking to Fight Hype, he said, "When I sparred Jake I knew I was light years above him skill and experience-wise, so I went in there with the mindset of being a good training partner where I match his level. This is the camp for Tommy Fury, so they wanted me to emulate Tommy Fury, like move my feet, stay back, almost like an amateur. I'm not an amateur fighter and so I don't fight like that, so I was doing what they were asking me to do, and I thought I was doing all right. I wasn't really hurting him and I was pacing him." Jake had 3 coaches at the time and one of his coaches was like, "What are you doing, man? We need you to push him." The other sparring partner got his ribs hurt, they were going to fly another guy in to spar and I said, "No, just give me all the rounds." So we go in there and at this time they keep telling me, "You need to push him," and finally one of his coaches went, "Man, I ain't going to lie, you are in there looking like a sucker." And I was like, "What? A sucker?" And that whole night I went home and I was thinking, a sucker. You know what, tomorrow I'm going to straight dog him out. So Tuesday came, they told me to spar Jake Paul 5 rounds straight and I went straight to him, ain't no boxing, ain't no in and out. I just walked straight to him and dogged him out. That is the video that got leaked of him with the bloody nose and blood everywhere and shit. I just walked straight to him. Well, I'm sad to say that is the last time I sparred Mr. Paul because they flew me back home after that. I missed out on the bag. When we were doing that sparring session, the last one, in between the second and third round, my coach was there and he was like, "This is the last time you are sparring him." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he said, "Man, you beating the S out of this dude." Sure enough, that was my last time sparring Mr. Paul. They're like, "Oh, no hard feelings, you're just not the style we are looking for," so they kicked me out. Paul went on to lose his fight with Fury via split decision in a low-output affair. They are now poised for a rematch, which could take place next.